So ano mangyayari sa bansa ng Pilipinas if an OFW remittance to the Philippines were to stop for a week? So pag-uusapan natin ngayon ang 8 possible consequences impacting to the various sector of the economy of the Philippines. So this is hot topic right now, no, nationally, locally, and internationally. So if an OFW remittance to the Philippines were to stop for a week, it could create a domino or ripple effect impacting the various sector of the economy. And here is the 8 possible consequences. So, unang-una sa ating listahan is yung immediate impact on families. So, million Filipinos family who rely on remittances for daily expenses like food, education, or utilities may struggle to meet their needs. Second, local businesses that depend on household spending may see a sudden drop in sales. So yun yung mga immediate impact on families. Second, declining in consumer spending. So the Philippine economy is a consumer-driven economy, and reduced remittances means less spending in malls, restaurants, and retail stores. Second, a decline in demand for goods and services could hurt small and medium enterprises or SMEs. So yun yung pangalawang ating spot. Alright, the third possible consequences is the banking and financial disruption. So many OFW families withdraw from banks weekly, and a temporarily halt in remittance could reduce banking transaction and affect liquidity. And also money transfers, international services, and remittance centers may experience lower transaction leading to revenue losses. So that's the impact of this OFW remittance on the banking and financial institution side. So let's go to the currency side. So the currency depreciation. Remittances contribute to the country's foreign exchange reserve, and a sudden drop could weaken the Philippine peso against the US dollar, increasing import cost. And a weaker peso could lead to higher prices of essential goods like raw materials, food, and fuel. Alright, so our fifth on the list of the possible consequences is the impact of real estate and investment. Alright, many OFW invest in real estate, purchasing homes or condos for their families. A push of remittance could delay a mortgage payment and slow down the housing market. And also, real estate developers targeting OFWs might experience lower demand for property. So this is the impact on real estate and investment side. Alright. Our on sixth spot is the government revenue side. So the government benefits from the taxes and fees associated with remittances. A temporary halt would reduce tax collection and potentially impact public spending on infrastructure and services. So on the sixth spot, affecting government revenue decline of this OFW remittances. Okay. On our seventh on the list, possible reason impacting to the various sector of the economy of the Philippines in relation to the stoppage of the OFW remittance to the Philippine country is the stock market reaction. So investors may react negatively to economic instability, causing stock market fluctuation, drop, and also companies reliant on OFW spending like bank, retail property may see stock price drop. Okay, so that's the side of the stock market of the economic of the Philippines. And the last of the list is the eighth is the inflationary pressure. So if the peso weakens and the import costs rise, inflation could increase, making goods and services more expensive for ordinary Filipinos. So this is the 8 possible consequences. So this is the 8 breakdown of the possible consequences affecting different sectors of the economy in the Philippines in related to the OFW remittance to the Philippines were to stop for a week. So again, this is a huge impact on our economy of the Philippines. All right, again, this is a huge and a big impact to our economy. In a 1 week halt in OFW remittances may not cause a full blown crisis, but it would create a short-term economic disruption. However, if extended, it could lead to a broader economic slowdown, affecting employment, business stability, and the country's financial health.